In today's video, we are going to be reacting to none other than the Anna Bey herself and her YouTube content. Stay tuned, it's going to be something. Hello and good day, mes chers. Welcome to Maison de Chatillon, a channel where we discuss returning to femininity and elegance. What a perfect topic. We all know Anna's famous catchline at this point, right?
My dear elegant ladies.
Anna Bey's YouTube channel started as School of Affluence, and over time it has changed, I think within the last year or so, to Anna Bey. If you are not familiar with Anna Bey, please click the link down below and look at her channel. Or, you could just listen to this video. I'll tell you a little bit more about her. Basically what Anna Bey does is she runs a YouTube channel, a blog, and an online finishing school course that she developed all about elegance and style and affluence and everything like that. Her YouTube channel used to be called The School of Affluence, or just School of Affluence rather, and she has actually changed it over the last year or so. I don't know, time is weird these days, just to Anna Bey. And one reason that she did that, in my opinion, is because unlike a lot of these reaction videos claiming that her content is just kind of surrounding money and shallowness, at the end of the day, her channel is a lot different than that. So Anna Bey fits better because it's not a school for teaching you how to be affluent, how to just behave affluently, if you will, as weird as that sounds. There's a lot more to it. But at its core, Anna Bey's YouTube channel teaches women who are interested. Okay, let me repeat that. Her channel teaches women who are interested in becoming more elegant and leveling themselves up. Okay, that is a very important thing to note here, because one of the biggest complaints that I am seeing online about Anna Bey's YouTube channel is basically that she is telling women that there is only one way that you should be, that you have to behave elegantly, like she's forcing people to. And also they're claiming that who is she to know what's elegant and what isn't? Who is she, the elegance god, right? There's a lot more. I'm going to list those complaints in a second. But let's just start from the beginning, okay? If you watch somebody's YouTube channel who has very professional, well-done videos, such as Anna Bey, especially over time, she's gotten way better, it is kind of easy to forget that this is not anything besides a YouTube channel like mine, like Tana Mojo. Tana Mojo's YouTube channel is not teaching women that they need to behave, what's the word? I mean, trashy, and like a party girl and crazy, and it's not. It's just there. It's her talking about her interests, her life, whatever she does, smoke weed all day, I don't know, whatever. And if you like Tana Mojo as a YouTuber, you subscribe and you watch her videos. You might take a little this or that from her story times. You might love her, you might hate her, but it's all your choice. And the same thing goes for Anna Bey's YouTube channel. Her professional videos kind of make it feel like you are in a lecture or a college course because they're polished and she is listing things clearly, her opinions on different things such as style, such as behavior, manners, etiquette, dining etiquette, things like that. And so it kind of feels like somebody's telling you what to do. But one issue with that mindset is that nobody's making you watch this. Anna Bey is not coming to your house, putting this screen in front of your eyes and forcing you to watch it. So you sought out the video or YouTube recommended, but at the end of the day, you clicked on it and you watched it, and you might get triggered because Anna Bey does talk about style. She talks about, for instance, more elegant style that will make you look more expensive, and handbags that look more expensive and things like that. And a lot of women really like it. Anna Bey has 1.7 million subscribers right now, which is really amazing for her. That is just goals, honestly. And what that tells me is that 1.7 million women, and I'm sure there's men mixed in there too, are interested in what Anna Bey has to say, and they want to hear her opinions on her channel. Okay, do you kind of see where I'm going with that? Anna Bey's channel has received and stays receiving vicious criticism from a lot of other people on YouTube, online, in Reddit, and so forth. Here are some of the common complaints that her non-fans look at her and see. Okay, so one is that she's a scammer. because Anna Bey has a course online that does cost money. So, and it's called Secrets of the Elite Woman. And it teaches you about leveling up and basically tips on where to meet and attract, higher value men, which in this case is referring not just to finances, but also to a gentleman, and a man in high society that has connections. And yeah, because some people want to learn those tips, okay? So they call her a scammer because she has that course and people pay for it. Another common complaint about Miss Anna Bey is that she is materialistic and shallow. And this is a comment that I have seen reoccurring in videos about her and on the Reddit thread. And they say that Anna Bey claims that in order to be elegant, period, you have to own her favorite expensive handbags or Rolex or Patek Philippe or Ferrari, which, by the way, that specifically is just so not true. Anna Bey specifically even said she does not like sports cars because she doesn't think they're comfortable and she values comfort over that sporty look. So I don't even know where people are getting this from. They're making a lot of judgment. Some specific comments that viewers are making after they watch her videos is that her opinion on what is a more luxurious handbag, what looks the best to her and she finds the most stylish and elegant, equals her trying to tell women that you need this to validate your existence and your self-worth. Another common criticism is that Anna Bey promotes women just changing themselves in order to attract a rich man, and that they're very upset about that. These women that are purchasing Anna Bey's course or watching her videos about attracting wealthy men, they want to attract wealthy men. That's the reality. It's not Anna Bey's fault that people are like that. And it's okay if people are like that. There are many other popular criticisms that Anna Bey receives over and over. You are entitled to your opinion, but you're looking at this the wrong way. People give this woman a hard time for her real name not being Anna Bey. Anna Bey's real name is, and then it's updated over time and changed it. I don't want to mispronounce her name, but I'm going to put it here. But Anna Bey has specifically told us that her real name is not Anna Bey. She specifically said that her name is very hard to pronounce for most people, so she just wanted something more digestible. And you know how many people come to America? I know she's not American, that's not my point, but a lot of people do move to America and they change their name to more common sounding, easy names, and that's their own choice. And that's what she did, and people are acting like she's a fraud for that. Another comment that people like to make about this woman is that she is not wealthy or affluent. She is not married to a wealthy man. She's married to a poor banker or something like that, Lebanese banker, and that she is in fact not married to a multimillionaire. But Anna Bey is one of those women who would never say, hey, my husband is a multimillionaire. She's never said that. Anna Bey has a little bit more class than to air out her exact dollar amount bank account balance. I just find these comments to be so rude because even if she wasn't married to a wealthy man, I mean, it's none of our business, but even if she wasn't, why does that matter? Anna Bey is not saying you have to marry a wealthy man in order to be an elegant woman. This woman is just giving you tips on where you can perhaps meet men who do have more money, because guess what? Some women don't want to just slum it, okay? Work hard, have a career, as Anna Bey has. Anna Bey has had multiple jobs in her past, some very serious work she's done, really good work. And then she also developed this entire, I don't even know what to, this empire, this elegance empire. She really is the person that kicked off that movement. If you look up elegance channels on YouTube, you'll see a lot now, but before her, there were really not a lot of channels specifically talking about elegance and affluence, and honestly I think their rise in that subject is great. So even my content, I like to talk about wholesomeness, elegance, traditional values, femininity, faith, and things like that. But the elegance aspect, I was very inspired by Miss Anna Bey. I have to say, I'm not pretending that I'm not, but I am a different person. I have a different brand. I have my own style, just like she does. And in her videos, she's simply talking about her personal opinions on style, and a lot of people get really triggered by it, and I just think it's kind of pathetic. Just like this comment on somebody's YouTube video that was kind of bashing Anna Bey, allegedly, pulling up all these horrible things about her. But this comment said, Anna Bey subscribers or followers are all pathetic. Basically, you're pathetic because you want to be similar to Anna Bey or have this lifestyle. Real class, okay, is having your own job, your own career, making your own money, and being independent. First of all, this woman is directly insulting 1.7 million people, so approximately 1 million women. I don't know how many men she has following her. I'm not going to check, I don't care. But she's saying that they're all pathetic. And then claiming that she knows what real class is. I just have to say, insulting all of these women who are interested in bettering themselves, leveling themselves up, or even just being like Miss Anna Bey. If they want to be like her, they are not pathetic, okay? Think about all of the role models that are popular in today's society. You can say they're not role models, but I mean, the world worships the ground they walk on. That most likely this woman here completely accepts and follows and has no issue with.
Head on my shoulder, hold me in your arms, baby.
Yo, both hands on the back when I tap it, grab it and slap it, Becky a savage.
Somebody else commented bashing Anna Bey on a Anna Bey exposure video or whatever. By the way, I'm going to read this word for word because grammar just does not make any sense, and I just think that really helps with the ambiance of the comment. So, I can't get past the internal misogyny against other women, boxing men and women two categories, and trying to look old money at the level of OCD is terrible. What? Literally what? Somebody wanting to look old money, even if they were extremely OCD about it, which that doesn't even make any sense. You have no idea what OCD is. But even if that was the case, who cares? Literally boxing men and women into categories. So to be fair, some categories Anna Bey has put some men into is she calls them average Joes. And average Joes are the kind of men that will send you home after a hookup in the middle of the night in an Uber that you have to pay for. They will ask you to visit them across the country in another state, and they will not pay for your flight or your accommodations or anything when you get there. Just things like that in that nature. Obviously, Anna Bey values and is allowed to, mind you, value the old-fashioned times where men did provide for women, but she has her own twist on it because Anna Bey does work. She literally runs School of Affluence, The Secrets of the Elite Women, this YouTube channel, her Instagram. That is a lot of work, so she does work. She just does what she wants to. And if you are such a pro-feminist, then you should be happy that she's doing what she wants to. And it's just like the most ridiculous thing is that feminists always say that they are all for women doing what they want to do. That's the whole point, having the freedom to choose. But when a woman actually wants to be a little more old-fashioned or traditional and have a man provide for her, of course with his consent, she's not holding a gun up to his head. I don't know if I can say that. Holding a weapon up to his head and threatening him if he does not pay for her lifestyle. Obviously, this is a consensual agreement. Another category that she's put people in, specifically women, of course, is she calls people plain Janes. So, okay, listen. There's vanilla yogurt, there's strawberry yogurt, and there's plain yogurt. Plain yogurt means there's nothing added to it, there's no sweeteners, it's just as it comes. That's just as it is. And that's what she's talking about with women that just don't want to do it up. For some reason, another common criticism I'm seeing about this person is that she hates Zara and insults Zara and people who like Zara. I don't know. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I've seen this comment so many times. Anna Bey actually has videos on her channel shopping at Zara and picking things out, and she said it's one of her favorite, cheaper, lower end, I guess, if you will, streetwear brands. So I don't know. And honestly, even if she didn't like Zara, who cares? She doesn't have to like Zara. Another comment that I've read many times is that money cannot buy you class, and wearing logo after logo all over your outfit does not mean you are elegant or classy. Obviously, these people have not watched Anna Bey's videos because she specifically tells her dear elegant ladies to not cover themselves in logos if they want to look more elegant and classy. She's also said if you are more of a flamboyant woman who likes to wear those logos, it's okay. She specifically has said that because of all the backlash she's received from simply sharing her opinions. But honestly, if Anna Bey wants to say Gucci, everything is disgusting, she wants to say Zara's disgusting, she can say that. It's her YouTube channel. This isn't something you need to make giant conspiracy theory videos over, but if you're going to, I'm just here to kind of defend her a little bit because I'm sick of it. It's just really weird. People are super obsessed with her. And another thing, insulting this woman for her fillers, her lips, whatever. Anna Bey has talked about, if you are on her Instagram, things she's had done. She's been open about a lot of it, which nobody actually has to. People get really mad at celebrities for having work done and even going so far as to deny it. And I understand why, but honestly, at the end of the day, they don't owe you any explanations or proof. They don't owe you a healthy, perfect world where you're not insecure about your looks because somebody else looks really good. But going after her for her looks, saying mean things about her outfits and her style, don't you see the hypocrisy? And looking at this woman and her channel, you're upset for her telling you what to do, and you're telling her what she should and shouldn't do. So honestly, nobody can win. Do you understand? I'm gonna close this video because I could rant about this for so long and I don't want to bore you. But yeah, that was my breakdown on Anna Bey. This is my reaction to her channel. Her old content, I'm not going to lie, I did like a little bit more, and here's why. Because she was just not as careful about being offensive, and I find that very, very refreshing.
Beautiful restaurant, and the woman walks in dressed like super slutty.
And regarding Anna Bey's courses and people saying it's a scam because it's information that they could get for free online, you chose not to. You chose to purchase her course. You could have very well spent that time looking online for specific information, but this person had experience to share with you. This person has lived many different lives. She's been very transparent about her trashy past, as she calls it. She's been very open about that. And, you know, I'm just saying, you don't have to pay for her course. You didn't have to do that. That was your own choice. You were aware of the cost. It's not like you pay money and you get a blank screen. You do get content in return, and if you're not satisfied with it, you made a decision. Having buyer's remorse is only your fault. Like, honestly, buying a really expensive car, you don't get to get mad at the dealer because it's not worth all that money. Just don't buy it, okay? And I know you're going to feel like there's a lot of vulnerable, idiotic women that are just following her and they're just being persuaded to spend their money on this course or follow her tips. In today's society, we are very comfortable with blaming other people for problems in our life, and that is something that we need to break the habit of because we are all adults here. Remember that there are different styles out there. There are different people. We know that there are different cultures, and some people like being alternative, gothic, emo, whatever. Some people prefer to be more modest and cover up and not wear makeup. Some people prefer to dress really elegantly. Some people prefer to dress really sexy. And you know what? None of that is our decision. It's all your own decision to make as you will. And her talking about her own personal preferences should not freak you out this much, okay? Just calm down, because I just don't see how you're adding all these things up and digging in this person's past. And honestly, some of these videos are like over an hour exposing all these details about her life that you've pulled up. I mean, it's just creepy, but go ahead and do it. It's your choice. You're going to do what you want. But I just want to give my hot take on Anna Bey because I do like her channel and I like her content. And something I want to say in conclusion with this video is that oftentimes people who push you to be better or to try, or like teachers, right? A teacher, okay? They're not going to be your best friend typically because they tell you what to do, or your boss. They're telling you what to do. In this specific category, she is telling you what to do if you're interested to level yourself up, to better yourself, if you're interested in her version of bettering yourself. If you're not, you can just skip the videos, you can just not watch it, or you can watch it just to give yourself something to live for. Sometimes hate will keep you entertained for days. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment down below. Even if you're mad, comment down below. I just want to talk to you, okay? Thank you so much for watching today, mes chers, and I will see you in my next video.